Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing your weekly messages for next week, so we'll get straight into it. Okay, Virgo got this as well. Regeneration. So something that has ended is somehow coming back to life. Could be something within yourself, like an idea. It could be a person popping up from your past. It could be a situation that you've already dealt with, that you thought was finished, that's now coming back. Usually it involves growth that's coming up now. Let's see. Scorpio, Libra. It says nothing will come of the situation, void course moon. Okay, basically, that's a card that basically says that whatever the first thing that came to your mind when you heard of that nothing will come of the situation, that's probably the thing that it is. So if, let's say for example, you're stressed out, you've gone for a job interview and you're stressed out that you haven't heard back from the job yet, right? So there could be a part of you that's like, maybe they'll not call me. And then basically that's saying don't worry about the situation, like they probably will call you, like your worries are, like nothing will come of your worries of the situation. Or if you're like, I'm probably not going to get the job or something like that, like it's, I can't explain it. I'll read it to you because they explain it best. So let's see for Libra. Okay, so we have lay a solid foundation, and then we also have life is speeding up, antelope spirit and beaver spirit. Okay, so I'm going to read the void of course moon here for you because, like I said, it's just too difficult to explain the way that they explain it. Where is it? Question there is. Okay, so in a form of astrology known as Harari, I don't know what that word is, but anyway, we move. So where an astrological chart is cast according to where the question is asked and decoded. A void of course moon means nothing will come of this matter, or the situation will bear no fruit. Sorry. This may or may not be good news depending on what you're asking. For example, if you're worried about something, whatever it was, this card can be taken as a sign that there is nothing to worry about. However, if you're asking about a new project of any kind, including a new relationship, it's a sign to adjust your expectations or change things so that you get a different outcome. Remember, the cards can only predict what you are currently creating, and you can change that with your both behavior and beliefs. I trust in my highest good. The changes of something are diminishing. Sorry, the chances of something are diminishing. Oh my God, I cannot read today. Something better may be around the corner. Believe that you will get what you need. Surrender to the divine. Take time out to meditate and contemplate. So hopefully you get what I mean by that situation. It's like either your worry is the thing that's not going to happen, or the thing that you're worried about happening is not going to happen. So let's see. Let's get what sorry, I didn't even explain these cards. I don't know what is going on with me today. I'm so sorry, Libra. All over the place. So I feel like scatterbrained, basically. So maybe you guys could be feeling that way. But Beaver Spirit is lay a solid foundation. This is about working on building the building blocks of like your home, and your home as a metaphor as well, as in like your place. I don't know what's going on with my words today. I cannot think of words, but basically this is about laying the foundation to build something bigger, but now it's to focus on the foundation so that it's strong enough for later on, type of thing. Okay, and then antelope spirit, life is speeding up. This is basically saying like life is about to go really fast, like things are going to gain momentum. and you kind of need to keep up with it, because if you kind of stop for a second, it could mean that you fall behind. So it will be a very quick time, but just go with it. Basically, it's like it's spirit kind of working with you on moving things along quickly. Okay, so let's see, what does the tarot have to say for Libra? Okay, so what's coming in for Libra? What does Libra need to know? And what are the messages? So we have the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Wheel. We have the Page of Cups, that's Jupiter energy. Virgo energy again, Pisces energy. Death and Rebirth, Scorpio energy. Seven of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck then we have the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So, things that are happening at the bottom of the deck. This is Sag energy here with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is someone who is very passionate, very driven, goes after what they want, quite fiery and like excitable and that type of thing. So, and they like to constantly be on the move, possibly travel or something like that. That could be you, that could be someone else that's you dealing with. So you know, take what resonates there. But whatever is happening here, it's stressing you out. Maybe it is because the Knight of Wands can be a bit non-committal because they're just constantly focused on where the fun is at. So the Eight of Swords is about you basically getting stuck in your own head about something, feeling a bit trapped. Maybe you are the Knight of Wands where you're feeling like trapped in a relationship or something like that. And you don't know how to kind of like break free from this. But also you're having a bit of a lack mentality at the moment. Like if the Knight of Wands is you, then this Five of Pentacles could mean that there's either like financial issues that you're dealing with that are causing some sort of issues within you being able to like travel or have fun or something like that, and that's stressing you out. Or it could be like you're having this lack mentality, believing that relationships can't work in some way or something along those lines, or they'll never work, or you'll never be with the same person for the rest of your life or something like that. Otherwise, if someone else is the Knight of Wands, it could be that they're kind of like flimsy in commitment, a bit flaky type of thing. And with the Eight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, it's basically saying that like this, you overthink about it and then you stress out and then you feel kind of like stuck, like you can't do anything about the situation, and then you just feel very like left out in some way, like left out in the cold. You could feel that you are again dealing with financial difficulties, but just feeling like a little bit like, I'm trying to find the right word for it, but victimized, feeling like there's no way forward in some way. So your main focus next week is the Wheel of Fortune. So there's definitely some change that you're focused on. The change is the wheel turning in your favor. So you will be lucky at this time, or it's like destined to happen in some way. So you can kind of like trust that what's meant to be will be here with the wheel going on. Maybe you're in that energy where you're like, okay, well, I've done what I can, and there's nothing more that I can do about the situation. I can just do my part, and that's that. I think previously you were kind of like holding on to people from the past or past issues or something like that, maybe holding back from people, especially with the Hermit there as well, which is also about like isolation and spending time alone. And then you could have also been like saving or like keeping your money at bay basically, and not spending anything, being a little bit frugal type of thing. Maybe you're saving for a big purchase or something like that. But whatever this is, basically it's like holding back and holding on to issues from the past, holding on to past people, that type of thing. The Hermit then, like I said, it is about like isolation, spending time alone and that type of thing. But very importantly, and more importantly, it's about healing yourself. Maybe you've been through a difficult time and you've needed to go within and kind of just really dive deep into any sort of like issues that you're holding on to yourself and that you need to kind of let go of. And once you're healed, then you can shine the light on the path for others to heal. But it's also about gaining some sort of wisdom too. So then we have the death and rebirth. So more change is happening at the moment. Death and rebirth is, there's 3 parts to this, right? So there's the death side of things, which is the end of something. Then there's the transformation part of it, which is the big change. And then the rebirth is like that thing that's come back from the past that's now changed completely. So that could be very synchronistic with this regeneration card. I do feel like maybe there is someone from your past coming back into your life at the moment, and it's going to be in a different way. Like if they were in a relationship with you before, they might just be your friend now, or they might come in being a completely different person than what they were before, type of thing. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is your outcome. So the 10 of Pentacles is about like abundance and prosperity. If you were having any sort of financial difficulties, it's about like getting rid of that, but also full on like commitment, like a long-term relationship or even marriage or that type of thing. The 8 of Cups then. So this is happening in your 3D world next week. So I do feel like there's something that you're walking away from next week. I think you feel like you've done everything you can here. There's nothing left for you here. So you might as well just walk away because something's missing here. You're not happy here. So I'm leaving this situation and I'm going to go find my happiness. So that's going to happen next week. Whatever it is that you're walking away from, I'm not too sure. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is in the place of your connections, your relationships, your own emotions. There's someone, this is Virgo energy, and Virgo is like not shy of any hard work, right? So someone either wants to put the hard work in with you, or this is you wanting to put the hard work into yourself or into the relationships and stuff like that. But it's kind of like slow and steady and consistent. So you're probably dealing with someone who's quite slow to approach you or slow to come towards you, but it's because they are actually working on some things at the moment. They could be, you see how he's off the horse completely and walking in front of it. Like that's how slow moving this knight is, but it is still movement, just very slow, but very kind of committed as well. The Page of Cups then is in your thoughts. So I feel like you're allowing yourself to kind of dream big and like maybe think about what you would want. You're believing in the impossible, and that's good. That's how you do manifest. But you also need to kind of believe that you're already there. So maybe that's a tip that you might need to hear. Then we have the, you could also be thinking about someone who owes you an apology in some way, or you owe someone an apology or something like that. And then the 7 of Swords is in your goals. So there's something that you need to be strategic about with your goals, and you also need to watch out for any sort of like sneaky people, people that are either like lying to you or maybe deceiving you or manipulating you in some way. Like it's about you just needing to kind of know who it is that you're dealing with, but also don't be willingly deceived either, and don't try and deceive anyone else. It is just about you needing to be strategic in this moment. So let's get some clarifiers for you. So for Libra, what does Libra need to know? So what's the Wheel of Fortune? 4 of Wands. You're going to be getting something about a destined move to a house, or like something that you're doing with your home at the moment. Otherwise, it's destiny, a destined connection that could lead to marriage or something like that. Someone that you can build the foundations with, but you are going to be lucky at this time. So maybe now's the perfect time to lay the foundations with someone, or just by yourself towards a home or something like that. Maybe the big purchase is for a house. Bottom of the deck, we do have the death card. Maybe that's something that needs to end, is something to do with your home life or your stability. So what is the Eight of Cups? The Hermit. More Virgo energy. So you're walking away to heal yourself in some way from a romantic connection is what it looks like. I feel like maybe you need to walk away from the current situation that you're at, even if, because it says nothing will come of the situation. So maybe you need to walk away, you need to look at healing yourself, and only then can you become like open towards other relationships, other connections where there's like an equal give and take between you and another person. Maybe it hasn't been very equal, but it's like shared feelings, and they feel the same way you do. What's the Knight of Pentacles? Five of Cups. Okay, so I do see you being upset with how this connection is moving. I think you're the one who kind of wants to work on things, and you're kind of like upset with the fact that maybe they're not moving as quickly as you would like them to. You could be focused on the negative of the situation and needing to let go of the past, but it's very difficult for you to do that. You're focused on the 3 cups that are spilled here, whereas the 2 cups that are still standing is the 2 of Cups, right? That's around the corner, just maybe it's not with the person you wanted to be with, and that's what's making you feel upset in some way. We also have the Four of Cups here as well, which means like you're kind of dissatisfied with where things are at right now. Like it could be that this, like maybe you were giving all your affection to this person, like being all cuddly and stuff, and like they were kind of just no, you know, like it doesn't have to be just that. It could be also like along the lines of like you were kind of showing them all your attention, and like you're this amazing cup coming out of smoke, out of thin air. Like that's what a great offer you are, but they're just not focused on you. Like they're just too focused on other things. That could be other people, but it could also be like work or family life or something like that. They just weren't giving you their full attention in some way, and that made you feel very upset. What's the Page of Cups? Maybe you feel like the effort that they put in is not enough. What's the Page of Cups? Okay, we've got 2 coming out there. So we have the King of Cups and we have the 10 of Wands. I feel like you are trying to be emotionally stable and emotionally mature, but your emotions are kind of overwhelming you at the moment. And that's what you're thinking about how much you care about something. You could be on the obsessive side with the devil being there. There could be some codependency attached to this, or so just some unhealthy habits or addictions or that type of thing. Maybe tarot could even be your addiction, which, you know, if obviously I'd love for you to watch, but if it's becoming an addiction, then maybe don't watch for like a week or 2 or something like that, just to kind of like clear your own mind. Also, never give your power away to tarot cards, right? I'm reading the energies that are happening right now. You can change this yourself with the law of attraction and law of assumption. But with the King of Cups and the 10 of Wands, like I said, it's just basically feeling completely emotionally overwhelmed in some way. Like you're trying to become, like, be stable within yourself, within your emotions. But it's like, it's too overwhelming to even think about it. So what's the 7 of Swords? Page of Pentacles. I feel like a friend that you're dealing with could be sneaky, and you might hear news about this, but the Page of Pentacles is usually some sort of good news. It could be that you're dealing with someone, another earth or an earth sign that's either younger than you or the same age or something like that. But I feel like the 7 of Swords, it could be about like news is coming out about something that's been hidden in some way. Maybe these sneaky people that you need to move away from, move forward you will be successful either way. And I do feel like there is strategy that's needed here, to put in some sort of work towards something, but you will overcome any sort of obstacles and you will be successful either way, whatever the situation is. So you don't really need to worry about these sneaky people if they are in your life. They'll kind of fall away and you'll find out when you're meant to find out, type of thing. What's the Ten of Pentacles? Pentacles. This is about working with other people, like teamwork, building something with someone. That's about laying the foundation, maybe with another person, like I said there. And we do also have here Judgment at the bottom of the deck. So there definitely will be some sort of like sudden realization that comes into you next week that makes you realize like this is what you need to work on, type of thing. And that work that you're putting in could bring you towards abundance, prosperity, and kind of, you know, like stability in some way. But you will get this sort of like wake up call. So let's move on to your love part of the reading. This could all be about love, but just let's see, how's Libra's person feeling about them? Breaking point, limit, final straw, and overwhelmed. So, and then the bottom of the deck, emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, and affected. So I do feel like they're kind of maybe done with the situation. They're at their breaking point. I don't know if there's any going back from this. Either that, or it's kind of like they're so overwhelmed that they're not able to communicate with you right now, or something like that. I want to see, how are you feeling, Libra? Okay. Boundaries, no, drawing the line, and enough. So I feel like, yeah, that's you walking away here to heal yourself in some way. Exhaustion, depletion, drained, and long journey. Yeah, I can see that with the Ten of Wands. It has been a long journey and you are very exhausted, basically. That's very much like kind of like overwhelming, overburdened, burnt out energy. Let's just see what's the outcome for these two. Time, waiting, cycles, and moments. So basically there's going to be time before anything is, like, there's no decision being made yet. But we'd also have withdrawn, single, lonely, and solitary. So I think you guys are taking some time apart, spending some time alone with the hermits, the double hermits as well. And maybe just focusing on yourselves for a little while. Could be feeling a little bit lonely, but it is about working on your own self for now. Okay, so let's see what romance angels are coming out for you here. Libra for next week. We have make the effort, create love. Oh, sorry, create. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I feel like you need to kind of first spend some time alone and look at healing yourself, and then start making effort, like make the effort towards yourself, but then start making effort towards whoever it is that you're guided to take the steps towards. If that's this person from the past, okay, go for it. If that's the a new person altogether, or you want to like go onto the dating apps, or you want to go on a date or something like that, like meet new people, like get out there basically. Okay, so we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay, which is very true. So you will find someone who is attracted to you, you'll be attracted to them. But not only that, like if you actually focus on the present and your own self, that's when you actually attract the best love in. What else for Libra? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, and there's that time, right? So there's definitely divine timing that's happening here, which was with the Wheel of Fortune and energy as well. It's also my divine timing card. And then we also have true love at the bottom of the deck. This is the romance of a lifetime. So just be patient. Someone is coming in here who basically is probably better suited towards you. All you need to do now is put effort into yourself, effort into your friendships, effort into going out and meeting people, enjoying your life right now, just as is type of thing, and not sitting around and waiting, but it will be worth waiting for, basically. Okay, so let's see, messages from Libra's person. What did they want to say to Libra if they weren't holding anything back? I know I messed up everything. Okay. What else? I couldn't let you get close to me. Anything else? So we've got 2 coming out. First, I wonder if you're happy without me. And the second one, it's time for me to heal now. Bottom of the deck, I bury myself in work to forget you. That could be that that Knight of Pentacles is someone who does work hard and like works a lot. So it could be that. But I do just feel like it's definitely time for both of you guys to heal at this moment. Like I said, nothing, it does say nothing will come of the situation, so I don't think it will. But I do see them coming back in. But that's for your growth in some way. And they could be changed, but it could be the relationship has just changed between the 2 of you. So that is what I have for you, Libra. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.